Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday, Forrest night out in St. Louis. Wanted to jump on really quick before my next coaching call. I wanted to jump in and show you some really cool stuff that I'm learning as a beginner from the education or the trading platform that I'm learning to trade on, which is very, very neat. So right now, I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. I'm going to walk you through the back office really quick. I would highly, highly recommend, and it's very, very cool, if you're struggling with your opportunity, your business opportunity, you're like, man, how do I make some money? I would suggest you learn how to trade. If you're coming out of high school, you're not sure what you want to do with a career, I would look into learning how to trade. If you're going through college and you're not sure what you want to do for a career, I would highly recommend learning how to trade. If maybe you're in a career right now and the career isn't like going the way you want, or they're maybe coming out with some mandates or some requirements that are going to infringe on what you believe in, maybe you want to learn how to trade. A lot of opportunities. Maybe you're on the other side of the 50 like I am, and you don't really have a retirement plan set up. I would suggest maybe looking at learning how to trade. So a lot of reasons to do that. Maybe you just want to make some money, right? So I'm sitting here right now. I'm looking at I'm going to throw my phone up here. I'm not sure if you can see this. I'm trying to get an angle on it. Hold on, let me turn this light off. That's even worse. Anyway, on this trade, I've currently got 3 Forex pairs running. I've got the Australian versus US dollar, New Zealand versus US dollar, and US dollar versus Canadian. I'm about $240 in the blue or in profits right now, and those trades are fluctuating. I've set up everything. So let me show you a really quick screen share. And trust me, if I wouldn't have enrolled in this education platform, I would have no idea what I just said. So check this out. Check this out. This is really cool. And this didn't take me forever. I think this will be my 3rd month learning how to do this. And every time I show up for class, I get more smarter, right? So you don't have to have perfect English either, but I learn a lot more. So check this out. These are the 3 trades that I just showed you. This is the Australian dollar versus US dollar. These are the trades. You may not understand what you're looking at here, and that's absolutely okay. If somebody would have showed me this before, I would say, yeah, that's a chart, and there's some graphs. And that was so rude. Just interrupt me right in the middle of my live there. So this is the one. This is the Australian dollar right now. I've got it set up, and I've got what we call a stop loss. I've got to take profit up here. Don't worry about my blue line and just certain things. I've got some indicators down here that help me figure out where to put the trade in. But more importantly, what's cool is I've got some really smart kids, our educators, who I can cheat off a little bit and get some really good ideas and pointers from them. So that's the Australian dollar versus US dollar. This is the New Zealand dollar versus US dollar. Same thing. I've got some trades set up in here, and you'll see there's 2 different types. This is called a Renko. Over here, I've got this set on the 5-minute chart. This is the candles I've got set on the 15-minute chart. I just like to set this because I like to watch them a little bit through here and get here some indicators down here. And up here on the top, this is US dollar versus Canadian dollar. Now, this is a sell. Now, these 2 are in a buy position because they're going up, right? This one is going up. That's a buy. This one is going up. That's a buy. And this one is going down. This is a sell position. So I entered in a sell position up here, and as it's going down right now, the US Canadian dollars, I'm about 80, it's bouncing back and forth. It's hovering right around $80 right now. My New Zealand US dollar is hovering about 120 bucks, and my Aussie US dollar is hovering about $102. My goal is to get to $400 a day, not necessarily between each one of those, but as a total income earned at $400 a day right now. Once I figure that out, I'm going to bump it to $1,000 a day. So very, very cool. And I'm learning how to do this because I enrolled in this really cool ELLEV8 education program, which is very, very neat. And if you'd like an enrollment link, let me know. You can go to the website if you want to. You can't enroll without being referred by somebody, but I'll get you an enrollment link if you want to go through there. There's no long-term contracts. There's a monthly tuition that's required. The tuition goes to paying for the education. It doesn't get invested in anything. They actually teach you how. It's really neat. They've got roughly, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They've got 12 educators, actually 13, 14, 15, 16. Am I going around in circles here? Anyway, that's the educators. I think I'm going around in circles. There's about 13 educators in the system, which is really neat. When you enroll in the education as a student, Again, they've got a monthly tuition requirement. I can share that with you, but you get to start from the very beginning. They've got a starting tutorial to get you set up. They've got a handbook for you, what to do in your first 90 days. They've got a handbook for you. It's going to walk you through everything you need to do to sort of get started here. Right, here's your handbook. They get you set up there. Now they've also got class courses. Now, what if you're not available to attend a course? And we're going to get to those. So they've got schedules for live classes that they actually go through. So here's your live classes. They've got evening. They've got early morning classes, depending on what side of the world you're on. And they have evening classes, depending on where you're. Today, they're going to have what we call FX. This is really cool. This is sort of like a bare naked trading type kind of setup. I really love this. And then they've got a fast start training, which teaches you how to use the apps, like the trading view, like I showed you the charts. They teach you how to use that. They teach you how to use MetaTrader 4s, where you actually enter your trades, which is really neat system that they've got set up. So this is your very beginning basics. What you're going to do to get started there, you're going to go through, they've got about 4.5 hours worth of beginners basics, right? I've talked to quite a few people who said, oh, I tried Forex and I failed. And I asked them, did you have any formal education? And they're like, they look at me like sideways. It's sort of like saying, I want to be a black belt in martial arts, but you never went to class. You just watched some YouTube videos, right? Or, I want to be a brain surgeon. You watch some YouTube videos and you failed at brain surgery because you didn't get any formal education. Well, this is the same way here. You get formal education. So you're going to go in and get 4 hours of real just basic stuff. They teach you the basics that you need to know. Once you're done with the basics, you're going to jump back in to what we call the fast start training. Get in a fast start. The fast start's the next step. They have that twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And they teach you again how to use the trading view, how to set up your MetaTrader 4 so you know how to read a chart, understand the charts, how to use them, how to use the graphs, how to enter trades, all that kind of stuff. They do that. Then once you're done with that, you're going to move into the more prerequisite lessons. You're going to jump into prerequisites and start doing live classes. Prerequisites, you want to go through. Each one of the instructors has a little bit different style. It's sort of like martial arts, where you have karate and kung fu and taekwondo and jiu-jitsu and all that kind of stuff. So you want to learn a style that's going to work for you. I sort of copy off of 2 styles. I've mixed them together, which works for my brain. And I've got 2 different styles. That's why when you looked at my chart earlier, I had wrinkles on one side and I had more of a bear chart on the other side. And I mixed those 2 together, and it helps me understand what I'm looking at to help me go in and enter a trade. Right now, I'm at $224.52 in profit, heading that way. Again, my goal. And I've got it on my phone. I've got my alert set up. So what's going to happen on my trades, what I've learned in here to do is listening to these educators, is I've learned how to set these up so I can go in and set what a stop loss, and I set my stop loss at 3%. 3% of my my money that I have in my bucket. So for example, if I had $10,000 in there, 3% of $10,000 is $300. So I'm not going to risk losing any more than $300. If you have a smaller amount, if it's $100, 3% of 100 is what, $3? Yeah, it's $3. So you wouldn't risk more than losing more than $3. Right? So you can reduce your risk, and they teach you how to do that, right? They teach you how not to risk a lot of money so that you can learn how to trade. The cool thing about it is you have a demo account, which is you can go trade live, but it's using someone else's money. So you're not really risking any of your own stuff. You're not making any money on a demo account. It's practice money that you get to use as well. So if you're not sure about a new technique, you can open up the demo account. You can run a demo account, practice on a little bit, and then you can use some of your real money on the side, which is really very, very cool. So once you go through the beginners basics here, you get into prerequisites, find out which educators you want to jump in. You're going to go into class and you're going to look at the live classes and find out, who do I want to plug into? I want to do the brick squad. That teaches the Rankos. I'm probably talking over your head a lot right now, which is absolutely cool. Or maybe you want to get in and do some of the other stuff. You're going to find an instructor that works. Then you're going to come down in here to educators, and you're going to jump in and find out which educator is live. You're going to jump into their class and listen to the smart kids in the class. But wait, there's more. There's chat rooms which you can get in. This is called Discord. If you've ever been in trading at all, most trading groups have Discord, so you can jump in and you can grab some of these and you can get ideas, trading ideas. Like I said, you can sort of cheat from the smart kids in the class. They've also got the video vault, which for recorded training. So you can come in if you missed a training, you can always come back in and listen to some recording stuff. But here's what's really, really neat. And I'm going to hit stop screen share. Here's what's really, really neat. they've got an app that's absolutely completed, that's completely done, that you'll be able to download as an ELLEV8 student. You'll be able to download the app. So when you're plugged into the courses, the smart kids in the class, aka the experienced instructors who were active traders, are going to share trade ideas with you, and they're going to give you suggestions, and you can actually enter those trade ideas on your app and hit go, and hopefully make a profit. Now, again, I've got to throw up some disclaimers. There's no guarantee that you're going to make any money. Every trading platform, our trading platform, there's no guarantee that you're going to make any money. I can guarantee you this: if you don't learn how to trade, if you don't get training and formal education from experienced traders, experienced educators on how to learn how to trade, we learned Forex. I actually started looking at Bitcoin yesterday. They teach you how to trade gold. Very, very cool stuff, and some of the other stuff, but we primarily focus on Forex, which is fine. I really don't care where the money comes from. I think trading Forex is a little bit easier, in my opinion. It makes my brain work. Again, if this is something that you want to do, if you're struggling to make money, if you'd like to make some extra money, if you're not sure what you want to do for a career, I would highly recommend plug in to this platform for the next 90 to 20, maybe 180 days. Plug into this platform, learn the skill, because once you learn it, you can't unlearn it. It's in your brain, and it actually becomes a little bit addicting, and you'll learn how to grow your money. From what I understand, you can start a Forex account for as little as $20. I started mine for a little bit more than that, but you can start a Forex account for $20. We've actually got a contest coming up with one of our brokers that starts tomorrow, where everybody's going to jump in the contest and going to give away some money. And that's a cool thing. And it's about learning how to trade, and it's learning how to get in and trade and have a little bit of fun. The link scrolling across the bottom of the screen here, excuse me. You can also go there, click on the iTradeFX.pro. There's a short little intro video by some of the instructors. If you want to watch that, then there's a link that says learn more. That's about an 18-minute interactive presentation. At the end of that, you can click the enroll link, and you go right in and enroll. Again, it's a monthly tuition. You're not investing money into a broker account. That's the tuition is to go to pay for the education. If you decide you want to do that, let me know, and I'll get you up and walk you through again what I just showed you on the screen to help you get started and let you know where to start. I appreciate you. I love you. Jesus loves you. Absolutely nothing to do about it. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be an equity trader. I hope you are too. Before you go, if you decide to come on board, we've got an actual, what we call an iTrade group that we're plugged into. Starting Tuesday the 7th at 8 a.m., we're actually going to have all of us students. We're going to jump in and we're going to do some trading ideas. And if you live in St. Louis, on that same day, Tuesday evening, 7:30 p.m., we're going to be, we've got a meeting here. We're going to go in and show you the platform. We're going to talk about some trades. So if you live in the St. Louis area, you'd like to join that event, come out and meet me in person. Come out and meet some of my business partners in person. We'll walk you through and actually show you the platform live. If you've got anybody in the St. Louis market that would like to plug into that, that's going to be here Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, live in the St. Louis market, 8 a.m. Virtually in our group. If you jump on board, if you get enrolled in the program, we'll definitely get you plugged into the group. If you're in the St. Louis area, we'll get you plugged into the meetings. Because again, my goal, if you saw my mission statement that I put on my Facebook page, my personal mission is to help 1,200 families here in the local St. Louis market generate six-figure incomes. So if that sounds exciting, you'd like to be part of that, look me up and we can chat. I'm at 314-498-7688. Again, I appreciate you. I love you. Have an absolutely awesome week. Have an absolutely awesome December. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.